pressure because of that. And when it comes down to the last 5 minutes and they have to score, well, you know, you've got a team there that's defending their line with honour, right? And that's it. It's a great contrast. It's a great contest.
Look, the All Blacks have come under the microscope for many years now because they like to throw the ball. Now the Australians, look, there's none better in the world in terms of their glitz and the flair that they have, but it looks as though they've been taught a Rugby World Cup lesson by a very tough Irish team. But can they come back? Do they have one miracle left in the bag as Cooper's pass is intercepted? Tommy Bowe! He's got nothing but daylight. James O'Connor is giving chase. Looks as though he'll catch him. Oh, what a fantastic play. Number 14, Tommy Bowe, just gets caught 2 meters short of the line.
Well, I have to say that notwithstanding an amazing interception, James O'Connor did brilliantly to get back and prevent that try being scored. Doesn't take anything away from another one of Quade Cooper's throws out of the tackle there. Tommy Bowe, he's done this many, many times before and read the interception.
Oh, fantastic effort by both men. True grit shown. And it was a race that just fell short 2 meters. But now Australia, with time not on their side, and they've turned the ball over again. There's number 20. That will be the winning try for Ireland.
Penalty.
As I jump up out of my seat, Bryce Lawrence, penalty called. "55 seconds left in this game, and it has just turned up the intensity in the last minute. 2 almost tries for Ireland to seal the game. But regardless, have they done enough? Ball's knocked forward, advantage played to Australia. Look, well, they will milk the clock.
They will indeed, and I have to say that it's perhaps the result that this Rugby World Cup has been waiting for. I think they know that they're safe, they're home and dry now. And the crowd are just going absolutely bananas. I don't know what the waterfront's going to be like tonight. I think I might just head there.
It will be flowing with Guinness and the town will be painted green.
No, the Irish have been magnificent. You know, we all thought Australia would run them off their feet. To their credit, they've made every single tackle. As Gavin said before, they're playing with passion and commitment, and that's fantastic. It's been a great game.
It has been a ferocious contest, fought by 44 warriors.
And you know, you feel privileged to be part of it and commentating here because it really has been brilliant.
Pat McCabe. Again, really tried hard. Hall has been a standout for Australia. It's a little bit messy in there. Penalty given to Australia.
There it is.
Quick start. Getting it. They come to the left-hand side. Kurtley Beale. There's a short ball. And penalty given to Ireland. And that will do it. Have a look at the Irish patting each other on the back. Well deserved.
Yeah, just watch him. Yeah.
Just a formality now. They will kick the ball out. And Ireland have made a huge statement on the international scene, saying that they are true contenders here at Rugby World Cup 2011 for the first time ever, beating Australia at this prestigious tournament. Unbelievable.
I think that's the word to describe it. Quite unbelievable. And I have to say that just, you know, your heart goes out to the Irish men there that have just given their all to this game. And it's, you know, I come from the Northern Hemisphere. You understand that we don't have the sublime skills of a Quade Cooper or a Kurtley Beale. But what they have, the Irish team, is absolute heart. They have just commitment and pride and passion, and all those words and those characteristics came to the fore today. And you just look at the joy on the faces of these Irish supporters as well as the players.
I don't think Australia should ever play at Eden Park ever again. I mean, the last time we won was in 1986. We can't beat the All Blacks there. We can't beat the Irish there. We've got to learn to win here. We're going to. I don't know if we can still make it. We probably can still make it to the final. It's going to be obviously much harder, but we've got to learn to win at Eden Park.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark. If you do win the Webb Ellis Trophy, you'll become the first side that's ever lost a game in doing so. So that will set a new record in itself.
Look, and you would count the Australians to be possible, but we crossed down to the field. James Horwell.
Well, James, obviously a big setback there. You just couldn't get anything really going tonight.
No, we couldn't, and the Irish did well to spoil our ball, and we didn't get any momentum, and we played some dumb footy. So, we weren't good enough.
Starts up front. There was a lot of pressure at scrum time.
Yeah, there was, and that happens, and we got to deal with it better. So we didn't deal with it well enough.
Not able to get your playmakers into the game, the guys that get you around the field. Camped so much time down here.
Yeah, we didn't play. We didn't give enough clean platform for our backs, and Ireland did very well to spoil us, and they played very well, and they deserved the win.
What did you talk about at the break?
We wanted to play a bit more field position, put pressure on them in their end of the field, and not play footy in our end because. We were giving away silly penalties and putting them in the game. So we needed to play a bit smarter, and that didn't eventuate. We didn't hold on to the ball long enough.
James, thanks for talking to us. We know you'll bounce back. Thank you.
Thank you.
James Horwell, plenty to reflect on for the Australians as they continue in this Rugby World Cup. Now, the ramifications of this could mean that Australia would meet South Africa if everything goes according to plan from here on in the first round of the knockout stages. And having a look at the statistics, Australia dominated territory 54%, but penalties conceded, especially at scrum time, 12-8. You see that scrum infringements 5-2 against Australia. So it's been an epic battle. Massive effort by Ireland, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And I think the biggest cheer will be from all the New Zealand supporters, because there's nothing more that they love to see Australians and South Africans bashing each other up. And Brian O'Driscoll, the victorious captain, is sidelined.
Well, Brian, magnificent performance, guts, determination, everything.
Yeah, it was the performance we knew we had in us. You swear we were in Dublin with that crowd. Absolutely incredible support, and it was our job to give them something to shout about. And thankfully we managed to do that, but half the job done. And I know there's 58,000 people here, and it felt like 57,000 of them were shouting for us. But we know, I know there's 9,000 people packed into the O2 at home. There's people in clubs all over the country that have gotten up and had breakfast together. So we felt their support today, and we're just glad that we were able to give them something to shout about.
Must be seriously proud of the boys with the low numbers. They got big hearts.
Well, do you know what we just said? We had to go to the well today. Paulie said it, in the captain's meeting yesterday, that we had to dig deeper than we had done in these last 5 games, and thankfully we managed to do that. But like I said, it's half the job done. We've 2 wins, and we've 2 more to get. So, let's not, as much as we'll enjoy this, let's not lose sight of the fact we've 2 more games.
Well done, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's Brian O'Driscoll, and the night does belong to the Irish, and I'd like to thank my co-commentators, legends, Gavin Hastings and Mark Ella. Koe nā tā mātou mahi mai Eden Park, nō reira noho ora mai pai Māori re kia tātou.